Welcome back. So today, what I'm gonna do is I just got out of the gym, so it's time to wash my hair. But I noticed that my roots are getting like a little yellow. So what I want to do is actually put shampoo on before I get in the shower. Some people may find it weird, but what I do is I use the Matrix Brass Off, and I also have these Cara Drops by Cara Color, and they're violet toning drops. So what I'm gonna do is take a bowl and I'm gonna put it in, and it's gonna come out like ooze. It's like purple ooze. Put it in there, and my hair is dry, so it's definitely gonna absorb more product. And then this says to put like 3 drops in. Yeah, that's not me. So I don't even know when I'm gonna stop, to be honest with you. They tell you to wash your hands directly when it's done. I will wash my hands when I'm done, but be aware my hands will be purple. So I don't know, I probably squirted like 20 something in there. It didn't really count. So then I'm just gonna mix it. And I don't care if I have like a purple tinge to this gray. So I leave this on for a while. I'm definitely gonna leave it on for about 20 minutes, but then I'm gonna go in as if I was coloring my roots, just because I don't want my roots to be yellow at all. I like a very, very ashy tone. Make sure I get them sideburns, because there is a lot of sideburn. But it turns yellow after a while, because each time you wash your hair, toner comes off eventually. So I like to upkeep with my hair. So I definitely take the time out to do toners and shampoos and all the care that you're supposed to, because a lot of people want these colors, but they don't ever want to maintain it. I don't wash my hair in hot water. A lot of people, they want these fantasy colors or these hard to maintain colors, and they don't want to do any of the like home care that goes with it. Hardest part as a stylist is having somebody come back with a completely different color than they left with. Oop, throwing color, but it's okay because I need to wash this hoodie because I wore it to the gym. So what you want to do is make sure that you just, if your stylist tells you to get products, get the products. They're gonna maintain your color. They're gonna maintain your hair, the integrity of your hair, and everything. I know it becomes pricey, but it's more for me to fix the hair than you to maintain it correctly. So I'm just going in there and hitting those roots up. And my natural root is already growing back. It grows pretty fast. So, and I have red in my own natural hair. I don't know where it came about. I wasn't always a redhead. But imagine it's years of making fun of my cousins, I guess. I'm just kidding. I love my cousins. But they were redheads, and I don't know. Also, it might just be genetic. Who knows? Because my brothers have red in their beard. Even, like, nobody's a flat-out redhead on, like, my immediate family. But my son was born a redhead, and now I know where he got it from. Because the red in my hair has literally just come out in the most recent years. So, yay me. But this is only shampoo, so I don't have to worry about it if I get it anywhere else, like onto my hair, because it's not going to damage. This is just for the toning purpose. And like I said, if my roots are a little bit purpler, doesn't bother me at all. I just want to make sure that there's no yellow in my hair. These are, they're fairly reasonably priced too, and they're going to last a while. The drops are about $20 for retail sale, and the shampoo I think is like $18 for retail sale. It might be a couple extra dollars, but it lasts me a long time because I don't wash my hair that often. I wash my hair like once every 2 to 3 weeks, depending on. So now that it's winter, I mean, even though I go to the gym, but my hair doesn't smell, which is good. And I don't use dry shampoos, and I don't get greasy. If you feel like you get oily, maybe you have to wash your hair just a little bit more. But I know a lot of people wash their hair every day, but it's really not good for your hair to wash your hair every day. I don't agree with it personally, but if it's something you need to do, I know some people are like, oh, I don't feel clean unless it's washed. I'm not there to tell you what makes you feel clean. I'm only here to tell you what's better for your hair, and it is absolutely better for your hair to use your natural oils. Using your natural oils is definitely going to give you healthier hair. And since I already take all the pigment out of my hair, I should be using all the natural oils I can. So I do not wash my hair as much. And I'm running out, so I'm going to just mix a little bit more. Because like I said, it's dry. And I will go in the shower as well and bring the shampoo as well to, even though it's on the root of my hair, I'm going to want to scrub it much more. So I let it sit on the ends. So because I'm going to do a body scrub, because I also have not done any of my bronzer, like self-tanner in a hot second, and I need to, because these legs should be put away and not out in the crowd because my legs are so pale. So I'm going to, after I wash this out, I'm going to have my body scrub. I'm going to put a conditioning treatment on it. I'm going to let it sit for about 2 hours, just because I like to get all the benefits of a good conditioning treatment. So, and I'll see you in a few minutes. So, I now wash it out. There's no conditioner in here whatsoever, but it did a really good job toning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Cocoa and Eve like a virgin and mix it with my Maria Nilla Soft, because I love this stuff and this is supposed to be amazing. So I'm going to start by just putting it, let's hit those baby hairs up, because I got a trim recently, but I also went back in and retrimmed some other areas that didn't get into the trim, like these hairs that have been a little over processed. A long time ago they were over processed, and I hadn't nicked them in so long, so I kind of nicked them a little bit. You know, a couple of the back hairs that I definitely had to get and nick because it needed it. My hair definitely needed it because there is a lot of styling that goes on. The color itself is obviously brutal, but I love it, and I've tried to change, and it just doesn't work for me. So you got to deal with the consequences. You got to take your time and color it correctly and do all the self-care that you need for it. This Cocoa and Eve blends in, like goes in really smoothly. I probably won't have to use a lot of the soft at all, but since I've only used it once before and it was kind of in the shower, it wasn't really as a treatment, and I wish I did do it as a treatment. I wasn't sure about how well it goes through, but it has gone in really well, and I don't feel like I even used a lot, which is good, because with some conditioners that are supposed to be really great, they don't get in there like it really got in there, and I feel like it touched a lot of the hair, which is good. I have a lot of hair on my hands right now at this point, but I mean, I feel like I could have gotten more uses out of this little tube, but I definitely want to make sure that all of the ends are saturated in this, and that my hair is getting a complete conditioning treatment. So with that, and then I'm just gonna, like I said, throw a little bit of this soft in there, because I actually don't need a lot, which is nice. And then just make sure it's a little more saturated. And then what I'm gonna do is that I never got rid of the cap that I got from the Sephora coconut treatment that I did. So I'm gonna wrap it in that, and we're gonna leave this for about 2 hours. So I still have my cap. And we're going to just wrap it up in there. And that will sit for 2 hours. I never got rid of this cap at all. I never wanted to get rid of it because I thought this was like the most durable cap I've ever been given, because I've done these other conditioning treatments that come in like the little packet just like this, and they're ridiculous. Like the caps are just absolutely ridiculous. They're foam, they're weird. Some of them are made out of like, it's like tin foil. I cannot get all my hands in here. I'm a hot mess today. I feel like they're made out of tin foil. So this is like the nicest cap that I really, really like. So I'm gonna go put my Coco Neve on, and I actually pre-scrub my body with a salt scrub by Secrets. So this one, it's lasted me a really long time. It's called C as in SEA Crets. So it's Secrets. It's from the Dead Sea, and this one's milk and honey. It's a salt and oil scrub. And so I obviously got rid of all my dead skin in the areas I need to. So I'm gonna go put my Coco Eve bronzer on while I sit with this, so I can sit for 2 hours and then rinse out and be tan. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so I showered. I actually only kept it on for like an hour and a half because I didn't want to be that dark with the soft bronzer, because obviously I'm not trying to look like I soft bronze anybody else that knows me, so I don't want to go from being 3 shades of chalk, 3 shades off of chalk to brown chicken brown cow. So I washed out my conditioner and the hair feels really good. I had a client ask me to review something, so I'm gonna review the Olaplex. This is Olaplex Bond Smoother. It's number 6, and the Olaplex Bonding Oil. So what I'm gonna do is comb my hair, and we're gonna put them together, because at first she only asked for the number 7, but when I was at the professional store getting my color, I asked about it, and the associate there also gave me some advice, and she said that she personally she loves the 2 of these together. So it comes out like a cream like this, and then we're gonna do the oil and put them together, and then I'm gonna finger comb it into my hair. It smells really good, and I'm gonna make sure we get, especially around the hairline, especially in the back, maybe a little bit more, because obviously the back gets damaged because the bleach sits really long there. Make sure that's all in there, and then we're gonna make sure that we comb it through again. So I make sure that it's definitely in there. And there we go. And then we're gonna just start. I'm gonna just start to blow dry my hair. So let me grab a clip or two. Got some clips everywhere. I got clips everywhere. And so let's go with this. We're gonna start by doing the back and working our way to the front. I'm eating some of my own hair. Let's just get rid of that towel. It's delicious to eat your own hair, especially when it's fresh washed. So put that up there. My hair's really thick, so I'm gonna need like 12 clips. So I'm using the Revlon hand blow dryer. So let's go. So this is the end result. I feel like my hair is super shiny, super bouncy, and it's crazy because with a color like this and how much processing my hair has to go through to get this color, and the products I use to maintain it with like toners and stuff like that, it normally doesn't feel as soft, and it normally doesn't look as shiny as it is right now. I put a little more of the bonding oil in to make sure I put it on the side pieces because with a hair color like this, you've got to understand there's going to be breakage, there's going to be loss, considering I'm kind of crazy and I don't like to see any of the yellow. So a long time ago, it took a little bit of a hit, which is fine. It's growing back. I'm going to put some tape-ins soon to mask a little bit of that. But I'm also growing back a sideburn because I like to make sure that my Italian hairy face doesn't get out of control, and I kind of cut it a little too high. So that was on my fault, so that's why I have this piece that sticks out. I still want to cut it again, but I don't. I need to just leave it alone. So with all the products I use, I don't know if it's a combination between the Cocoa and Eve, like a virgin, because, I mean, my hair feels amazing. Again, I also use the Maria Nilla. I use the Olaplex. I toned it with my Matrix shampoo, also with the Cara Color drops, the violet toning drops, and I am completely satisfied. My hair feels great, and it's just got a lot of movement, which is great too. So I would highly recommend these products for the upkeep, because the upkeep is definitely where your color will last longer and you won't have to see your stylist as much. Unless you like to see your stylist a lot, because some people just like to see me every 3 weeks, and it's fine. I don't mind it because they want to maintain their color. Products are the biggest way to maintain your color, and honestly, you spend so much on color, you might as well invest in the products, because the products are definitely worth it. So for my product review today for these products, I love them. The Olaplex is nice. I feel like my hair also dried faster than it normally would dry, which is great. And it didn't hold water right here, because normally it just holds the water, and it's so hard to get this area dry because it just holds the water. Also with getting my trim recently, so I think it's a good look. So, you know the usual. Subscribe, like, share, hit the bell so you can get all the alerts. And always remember, beauty comes from within. I'm just here to help you shine from the outside. Next time.
Cause